Hello, hello! In today's video, we are checking out the game WitchHand, which recently just released on Steam. I think it was February 7th or February 8th. And I wanted to show you guys the game. It's like, watching other videos, it's mechanically like Stacklands, which I have actually never played, so I don't really have a comparison for you there. But it has a very witchy theme. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. These are two saves that I've already started. So there's 3 different witches that you can play. You have the Celestial Witch, the Culinary Witch, and the Chaos Witch. And it says there, gives you a little description and their difficulty down at the bottom. I will say, as I've put in a couple hours and I've played these 2 witches, I think the Culinary Witch is actually easier than the Celestial Witch. But maybe I just haven't played long enough. Like, currently where it sits, I haven't found the game to be challenging at all, but I've only done like an hour each. So maybe that's just me. The other thing you can do, and I might do on one of my other games, is you can increase the default settings or like decrease them depending on what you want. So you have like your, you have all of these settings that I will kind of bring up as we go. You'll get the idea of what they are. And so you'll see me click out of the tutorial. I'm just going to explain it to you as you go. But since I haven't played the Chaos Witch and she's considered the most difficult, she's who I'm going to play today to show you the game. So let's get started. It's been too long since a good war. The fairies have grown docile and the minor incursions from the 9th realm have become a chore. But with the lifting of the 9th haze, a land untouched by war has offered itself up to the Chaos Witches of the 6th. Establish a foothold in the 9th. Empower yourself with your mastery over chaos. Defend against the evil of the 9th. Discover its source and kill it in glorious combat. So you always start out with a pack, which has your witch in it. And I'm just going to ignore. It has your witch in it, which is this one. A star drop coin, which is used to get more explore cards, which is this one, and then a beacon. And the beacon allows you to discover villages and new places. And what those do is they allow you to place buildings in them to generate more items. You'll see when we get going. Oh, I unpaused, my bad. You have a timer down here at the bottom of the screen. So this is day 1. This is your witch's health. And this is information I can explain later, like your star drop, how many you have. You can get animals like familiars. And then you got potions. And I believe this is mana and crystals. And you'll see all those very quickly early on. So in order to do this, it is, like I said, it's like Stacklands. So you just bring your witch over here and you get a little bar. And once I hit that play timer, you have a little bit of a time here to explore and discover. And there's multiple things here. See, the card's still here. So here's a crystal. Those are used for certain spells and you can use them to sell. I'm gonna try to zoom out here. I have a really bad mouse. Okay, so again, ignoring this. So basically, this is telling us we can use these. So you'll see there's a 3 and then you have spells. So if I drop this here, it becomes 2. You could stack them and drop them all at once. You don't have to do one at a time. I'm going to stick my witch here. And she's going to mine for crystals. So I can take this crystal while she's doing that and go sell. And it gives me a star drop coin. So anything you put down here will get you star drop coins. And how many will depend on the number in the bottom left. It looks overwhelming if you watch someone play, but it's really, like, not. It does get a little crowded early on. Whoops. Because, see, you have this whole play mat here. So it'll start to fill up pretty quickly. And you can speed it up. If you go down here and you click, you can do double speed, which is usually what I do. But since I'm showing you guys the game, I don't want to go too fast. So yeah, we want to sell these. And then we're going to get another explore token. And we'll let her explore. Oh, I didn't realize I had my timer unpaused. Oh well. I would recommend too not to sell these if you can prevent it. You'll see why later, but I would hold on to these to the best of your abilities. Okay, so at the end of the day, you get what's called the witching hour. It says the darkness is silent this night. Eventually, we're going to have visitors, and you can also have things happen depending on the moon phase. You'll see that later. But typically, if nothing happens, it's not a big deal. Okay, so we finally got our first location. So this is a forest. So if you hover over it, you'll see on the top right what to do. It'll give you a little description and then said combine with a beacon to create a village. So you take a beacon, and these are hard to get. So your first place is... location doesn't seem to have much of a factor from what I can tell. But just know that whatever you pick first with your beacon is probably going to be your only village for a while. Let's see. So we're on play. I'm going to fast forward it just for the sake of this one. There we go. Okay, there we go. So we've unlocked spells. By finding our first village, we've unlocked spells. So if you'll see up here, if you hit tab, there's different spells. Oh, this is new. Okay, so this must be specific to the Chaos Witch. Did it give them to me? No. So these are spells I know. So I'm going to click them, and as you can see, in a second you'll see, it gave them to me as cards. Because now I have all these spells I can use. And at the top right, it'll tell you what you need for these spells. So I don't know what a Chaos Skull is. It must be specific to our witch. But 2 crystals and then the witch. The beacon is Moondrop, and I'll show you how to get Moondrop later. And a familiar is a fun little creature who can help you do exploration and battle. But we don't have any of those things. So we have the alchemist spell. So 2 crystals and 1 witch. So luckily we have a crystal deposit here we can mine. And I'll show you what this village does in just a second that we unlocked. Once we get our 2 crystals, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up to get through the crystal deposit. And it said 2, so I put them on here. I don't know why I said her. And then I fast forward, and it'll create us an alchemist. And the alchemist, it says a slow, constant source of potions. We can put right there. So you're pretty much done with the spell. You can go to like sell it, like I just did, but you can always open tab to like respawn it and get the spell back. So if you don't want them over here taking up space, they don't have to be. So let's... Oh, I'm in a weird spot. Okay, let's let this go till we get the spell, a potion, because as you can see, the cost for a new spell is only 1 currently. That will increase later. The reason I say that is I don't want to spend the Regents or the Silver Stage. I swore that said 2 a second ago. The darkness is silent on this night. Okay, so we're still, nothing's happened yet for day 3. That's good to know. I still got it on the fast time. The potions take a long time. I was drawn to this game though because of the art style. Like, I've always been interested in Stacklands, but look at this style. Even the trees have a little sway here. The developer, I believe, is also the artist for the game. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, okay, I meant to show you guys what the spell looked like. I was just thinking I needed more crystals, so I pulled it. Okay, there we go. Well, while it's doing that, we'll do this. That was a mess up. Okay, here we go. I've still got it on double the speed. Ah, a letter. Okay. So these don't just have lore in them. So if you click to open, You'll see this letter here. If you hover over it, you can read on the top. War Chief, my scouts tell me the ninth realm is not yet covered in rivers of blood. The void beings don't bleed, but I believe I've made my point. Meet the void in battle and destroy them. Repeat. You're in their home realm. Just, I don't know, start swinging an axe around. You'll hit something eventually. And you'll see there's a little star here. So we're just gonna go sell that letter. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, I messed up on... I'm doing another explore card. Because that's like your biggest thing to get items in the beginning is using this explore card. So, there we go. Oh. Oh, hey, perfect. So, this is our first enemy. If they are alive, you can't move them. If they are alive at the end of the day, they'll do damage to your witch. I mean, he's going to do damage to me anyways because I have to fight him and I don't have a familiar. Oh, that's a chaos school. Look at that. So these are items dropped. You'll use the void salts eventually, but honestly, if you want to use them, I think you're fine to sell them if you want. I'm saving it because I don't remember when they come in. Let's see. So there's a lot we can do. So I'm going to do this. I don't know what a chaos gateway allows the purchase of unique chaos buildings in return for chaos skulls. So that could be something we want to try because I haven't, that item is specific to this character. Each character has items specific to them except maybe the first character. Anyways, here's how you learn a spell. The mana extractor spell. Yes. There we go. So once we mine this crystal deposit, I will do the mana extractor spell. It's just telling me if I purchase new spells, I grow stronger. There we go. So the mana extractor spell is used in a village and needs 3 crystals. I don't have really a good place for this. There we go. Okay. I have no idea what the gateway does. But I want to try it. So we're going to stack them and see what happens. We probably won't finish this before nightfall though. Ah, here we go. Excuse me, I drank coffee and I think it like fluctuated my voice. I'm going to pause. So each night, these guys show up now. And you'll see that they have a quest on there. It says summon a familiar and be rewarded. So basically, it's like, do this card. And they will give us... Bring chaos skulls here to make a purchase. Shift click to auto purchase with existing. Okay. No idea what that does. That's exciting. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the cell. So we need for a familiar mana and we have regents. So I'm going to sell that because I don't need it as much. These I won't use this one I won't use anymore. If I do, it'll be later. These 2 I could use though, because this is a healing spell. So I said not to sell your regents, but I'm doing that so I can get an explore card because I need more crystals. Okay, so locations. You're going to get more locations. Market, population, herbalist. I remember the herbalist is really good, so I'm going to take that because she will create some of the silver sage, or they will create some of the silver sage, and then we'll have more silver sage that we can sell. Anyways, here's more locations that you can discover with a beacon. You're not going to be using these a ton because beacons are really hard to get, or harder to get, I should say. So you can sell these if you need to. And they will give you star drops. See, they're worth 1. Okay, so familiar. Create 3 crystals. So if I put 3 crystals here, it should generate 1 mana per the instructions. Okay. And then I just need to save 1 silver sage. Wow. That was not great. There's our mana. A mana, a regents, and a witch. Okay, so we should be able to summon it in time. These quests go by fast, so you'll want to do them within like the first day and a half that you get them. There we go. So we'll have it in a minute. Cast a spell that creates a building to be rewarded. Perfect. We wanted to make the herbalist. So I'm going to put that over there because you will probably summon more familiars. There we go. It's a frog! Oh my gosh. Okay, so all the witches have different familiars. I haven't seen the froggy. Okay, here's our herbalist. The mana extractor you're not going to use a ton, so I usually keep it off to the side. The herbalist says to use to turn silver sage into more silver sage. So that's what this one was for. If I put it there, it now has a meter. So let's see. We're going to move this over here. So like I said, the familiar can now do stuff for us. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to learn a new spell. We want the crystal quarry. That's a good one. And then if you click on these, look, it's, oh, ignore this. It's our moondrop. Remember I said moondrop for the beacons? So moondrop is really hard to get because the only way you can get them is by fulfilling these quests. So we need 1 more, which means we need 1 more quest fulfilled. And sometimes you literally can't fulfill them. For me, they sometimes give a quest like summon a familiar when I just summoned a familiar, and you do have a familiar cap. So keep that in mind. We're gonna sell these so we can explore. Oh yeah, I'll show you. See, he can do it now too. You have a little frog buddy. And then I can place her on the crystals. And then she's gonna come fight. Because she has attack, he does not. He just has health here. So if I put this over here, I'm gonna wait because I don't have anything to do here. The crystal quarry. I need 1 more crystal. And see, now we're producing some silver sage. So we can start using that as like a sellable item too. Won't that be good? Ooh, so the ruins are things that can be explored. They sometimes have voidlings and other things in them though, which is dangerous. What is our new quest? Defeat an enemy and be rewarded. See, like, what if I don't get an enemy? There's a chance that that could happen. Wow, mana was in there? Population growth. Oh. That's nice. I'm gonna take that one. Oh, it gave me a potion in that ruins. That's cool. Okay, I have no idea what this does. Ooh. Grants a plus 20% chance for enemies to drop additional chaos skulls. Your chaos witch's daily minimum armor is equal to the number of familiars you have. Oh. Cool. That's neat. So they're like almost like boost. I didn't know what that did, so I'm just gonna put these down here. I'm assuming that I don't like use those. Yeah, they're just here because she has armor now. So now it takes 2 spells. I don't know if you saw that. So 2 potions. So let's see. What does this take? 1 moondrop, 1 regents, and a witch. I think we're gonna do this because then it should increase the box here. Oh wait, it will take a box because I haven't discovered one yet. Oh shoot. That's okay. It's okay. We have mana, which is crazy that we just found mana. I have never found mana in a cave. We still need okay, so I'm gonna sell these two to get this. And we'll have Froggy explore while we build the crystal quarry. Ah, silver stage. Nice. I'm just gonna put in that stack over here. So these are all like you need a village slot for. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. I probably, if I do need it, it's gonna be a while. Another one. Bring 2 crystal here. Oh, that's the easiest one. Nice, nice. Oh, whoops, I didn't get pulled down. Trying to find an enemy to fight. But it's not happening. I need one more moondrop, so any enemy I could fight would be great. Oh wait, that doesn't go there. That goes down here to explore. This is like the bare gist of the game though. So at this point, if you're like, this is too much or this isn't interesting to me at all, you might not like the game. It's a lot of exploring and developing your little card village, I guess is what you could say. The first waypoint spell. Okay, that's good. And so is market. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that there. We're not gonna fulfill this quest. There's no punishment to fulfilling a quest either. I think the game's like, there's, you know, this is very random chance. So. The moon is full. Okay, so this is a cool thing. Every full moon, it hasn't increased for me. So in the hour I've played, every full moon, you get this where it says to bring 20 star drop coins here. And you're like, that's a lot, but we've been collecting. I'm gonna save 2 though. Hold on, here we go. So this is already 6. We'll get more of these. So let's see, what do we got here? 10. It adds it for you in the top right on a stack if you look. So I actually want to use these 3 to explore. So these guys, this quest you get much more time on. So don't fret if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have that. What is this? Oh, this is a fairy city. Okay, there's a trader. This is like a trade zone. So you'll see it says a silver stage will get you 2 star coins is what these 2 little symbols mean. Or you get what's called glim. And glim can be sold for star drop as well. So I'm not going to do that yet because you have to have a merchant, which essentially means you need to have a familiar who you then use the merchant stall, which I haven't purchased that spell for, to get your merchant. So we're going to go ahead and play. Because I'm letting this move. We're also going to go ahead and take and sell all these to get another explore card. And then I'll see what that gets me. So regents is good. Like I said, I would save your regents. I would try not to spend those. A new letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Okay, ignore this. You can turn off tutorials. I don't know why I didn't for the video. War Chief, it seems that you have the void all to yourself. The Bastion witches of the 8th say they haven't seen a single incursion since you left for the 9th realm. And the fairies have woken up and moved to the 9th too. I remind you that I'd be there instead of you if it weren't for this knee injury, so you better be making the most of this perfect battlefield. There we go, and they gave us a moondrop. Perfect. Okay, we need that. So we're gonna do this. What is it? 3 moondrops and the beacon spell. We're gonna let the witch finish her crystal deposit, and then we're gonna make us a beacon. That will allow us to discover a new place, and I'll show you why that's important in a minute. It's up to you how you organize. The game hasn't told you yet, but you can also double click and it'll shrink stuff in. So if that helps you organize, there is that. Okay, there we go. We'll have a new village soon. And that'll allow us to do quite a bit here. So we're gonna go here. And we have a crystal quarry. And population growth. So once we do that, it should increase the population, which is wonderful. Summon a familiar and be rewarded. Perfect. Okay, so you see the population increase allowed this village to get a boost. I thought I did it for all. I think I got my cards mixed up. There's another card I think that boosts everything. So now we have the crystal quarry. Now we have more room for buildings. This is good. We could summon another familiar. Nothing's stopping us here. And we could use another familiar. There we go. I'm debating on how I want to organize my cards because now we're getting into the it's getting crowded zone. So we'll open this. Yep, it gave me a moon drop. Oh, what did it give me? Another star drop. See, now we have 2 familiars. Ain't they cute? And then we can learn some stuff. This is the market spell to get a merchant. Terrain recycler. Combined with the following cards. A terrain recycler can be a reliable source of regions. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's perfect. See, we need that. We'll go ahead and throw that spell in there. Lower it to 1. 3 crystals and a witch. Well, I have that. And we're going to sell some silver sage to get more star drop coins. We're at 19. We'll go ahead and sell that one. And then we'll put them on here. Whoa, that's cool. Usually, okay, so this is the first time I've done this where it gives me a weapon combined with the Chaos Witch to grant them +1 attack. Consumed on use. Interesting. So when I've done this in the other 2 witches, they give you like a special familiar. Sorry, I like the sound. So this is the first time I haven't gotten that before. Okay, so this allows you to combine 2 terrain cards. So remember I said those terrain cards you can sell or you'll have another use for them later. That's their other use. So let's get another spell. Ooh, storage chest, market, caprice. A capri is like, I don't know what they're for, to be honest. I don't know what they do. They're there. They're in a pin. I haven't actually unlocked them because the game hasn't given me a description that makes sense for me to unlock them. So maybe we'll try it with you guys and see. Maybe they do something, you know. What do you want? Bring Capri Horn ×2. I don't even have a Capri. I built the pin. Bring Capri here to give them a loving home. I don't have any. There's a trader that has them. You can buy them from the trader. So at this point, I don't have anything I can really sell. There we go. We'll just do this and get another explore card. Drop that in there. Oh, perfect. A voidling. Hello. We'll just kick his butt. There we go. Chaos Skull. Uh-oh. Okay, so I don't know how this will work in this version. Okay, so the new moon is the moon is new. The void moves against you. Okay, so this is a void rift, and you'll see what it does in a minute. There we go. That's what it does. Unfortunately, I don't have any other way to attack because these guys have no attacks, so. Oh, wow, that was immediate. Grants +1 to your witch's armor cap. Grants a plus 20% chance for your enemies to drop skulls. I feel like this is important. I don't know, besides healing touch, how I'm going to heal her yet, or if this is my only way right here. So to do healing touch, you have the silver stage, and you have 1 regents, and you drop it in here. And boom, she's back to full health. And that's a reusable card, so I always just keep it over there. Since I already built the pin, yeah, we're not gonna meet their quest. Storage chest, sorcerer school. I mean, I don't have any Capri horns, so I'm gonna take what I have here. What do you got for me today? Defeat an enemy. That's probably doable. Wait, I think we already had the new moon. I think that's a delayed tutorial. And a star drop coin. Okay. And then a witch. Ta-da! We really can't do anything with the market yet. Well, we could. We could turn a familiar into a merchant. There's nothing wrong to do that. Okay. Take the terrain recycler out since it's not doing anything. Do I need something else? Oh, and a mana. Oops. Where's my mana extractor? 3 crystal. We're gonna see the spells also increase, by the way. It didn't tell me, but the potion cost increased to 3. Defeat an enemy. I need to be able to explore to do that. Ah, the trader. So he has capris. I know that. Just slots himself right there. He'll leave at the end of the day, though. So... does he have any capris? He doesn't. How do I get them, then? They're like little rams, goat things. He has crystals. And then regents. And mana. Honestly, he doesn't have anything I want. Because, like, this is a terrible deal. 5 crystals in exchange for 10... like, give him 10 star coins. Oh, look, he's quite the merchant frog now. Look at that. Very cute. So he doesn't really have anything that, like, I want, in my opinion. That's not where that goes. Why do I keep doing that? Oops. Also, the game, like, if you get past this point, you can't actually bring them... oh, maybe you can. Okay, I lied. I lied. You can. I just dumb and didn't realize it. Oh, perfect. Okay, familiar. You keep exploring. Where did I put that card? Did I have a card? I don't remember. There we go. We defeated him and got the pack. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna explore again. Oh yeah, I can show you what the merchant does real quick. So if you take a merchant, you'll see this fairy city over here. He's gonna start producing stuff by Glim by trading with them. Yep, see, trader disappears. And then the silence, and then we get a new quest again. And my armor refreshes, so good. Bring 2 crystals here, we can do that. And I'll show you here. There you go. So here's the rock glim. It's worth 2 star coins. But as you trade with them, they will like have increased dissatisfaction. I found a character later that allows you to like smooth over relations with them. So I'm guessing that's what his purpose is for. But anyways, so this is like a quick brief look, but this is basically WitchHand. So depending on which witch you play as will vary your experience a bit. As I said at the start of the video, I currently don't find it to be much of a challenge. I'd say it's more of a cozy version, and you can set it to peaceful so nothing ever attacks you. I may adjust my settings in one of my games just to try to increase the challenge for myself, but that's just a me thing. I can't remember how much it is on Steam. I think I got it on sale. It was like 10 bucks on sale for like a release sale, 10 USD, but so it'll be a little bit more than that when it goes back to full price, which it may be at full price by the time I release this video, so just FYI. It is currently only on Steam, and as far as controller support, I haven't tried it, but I don't think it has any. Yeah, I'm messing with my controller now, it's not doing anything. So no controller support, so if that's like a deal breaker for you, just FYI. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!